So I'm so excited to introduce to you our next candidate because I know this person and he's just a great human being. So Cody Grace is a candidate for House District 6. He is running against Republican incumbent Matt Schaefer. And I just, you know what? Cody's a good human being and Matt Schaefer is not. I mean, Cody wins as far as I'm concerned. So, Cody, welcome to the webinar tonight. I'm so excited to introduce you to many other Texans. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're running for office?
Absolutely. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you for doing this, putting this together. This is my second time to be on one of these calls with you, and I really appreciate you doing this. I made sure to put a dollar sign next to Todd's name over here to ask him for money because it sounds like he's got the fundraising game down. We need to figure that out a little bit more. Again, I'm Cody Grace. I'm running for state rep in District 6, which is Tyler, Texas, East Texas. I've actually got some good news about Matt Schaefer. He has decided to not run for re-election, and I would like to think that I contributed to that last cycle. This is my second time to run. As Aaron obviously mentioned some things about Matt that were not positive, and I've known him since his first term, and I don't have anything positive to say about him either, and glad he's gone. So we have an open seat, open race. Trying to get out there and do all that stuff. Anyway, I'm Cody Grace. I've lived in Tyler, Texas my entire life. Worked in healthcare. I've worked in technology. I've worked in public education. I've been a small business owner. I've kind of been in the technology industry since I was 16 and started my first small business back then. I've kind of run the gamut in this area. I've done everything over here. I've gotten married. I've gotten divorced. I've got a 14-year-old daughter that I'm trying to raise in Smith County, which is difficult. She's going to public school. Just a regular person over here, just trying to make it and trying to make sure that we provide for ourselves and provide for our community and making sure that everybody in the state of Texas is doing well. And that's not something that's necessarily happening all around. Like I said, I was following Matt since his first term. I got involved in 2018, was helping a bunch of candidates. In 22, I became the candidate, and I'm hoping that the pressure that we put on his race and the pressure that we put on his seat made sure that he kind of vacated. So I'm ready to get involved with the legislature in 25. And I'm ready to see some real positive change and real fight in Texas because we've got a lot going on here. I'm sure you all know that, but I know everybody on the webinar might not know it as well as all the candidates or Nancy as well know about it. But we have a lot of problems in the state of Texas, and we have a lot of politicians that think that they run this state, and they don't. The people on this call, everybody in this state that's a voter, you run this state, and I'm here to fight for you. I'm here to fight for me. I'm here to fight for my daughter. And I want to make sure that we have the best Texas that we can have.
Amen to that. So, Cody, tell us, what are the top 3 issues that are the most important for your district?
Oh, man. So we are a medical community. We're the medical hub of East Texas, and healthcare is a huge part of that. I want to lump everything into that healthcare category, and I've been talking about keeping the doctor out of the exam room. And your ad that you created, Nancy, last cycle keeps coming back up, and it's more appropriate now than it was back then, I think. That's the future that we need to fight for, getting rid of that. We need to get those politicians out of the exam room so that we can provide good reproductive health care, good gender affirming care if that's what somebody needs, body autonomy, anything in the healthcare realm, and also like expanding Medicaid, because we haven't done that. So as part of the pushing for medical access, everything in that realm, I'm trying to like lump all those things together, but we have a lot of things within that. So abortion access, making sure we expand Medicaid, and making sure we've got body autonomy in the exam room. Second thing I want to work on, school funding. We're also a large family community. We've got a bunch of public schools in Smith County. I can think of at least 6 right now. They're all small rural schools except for our larger school in TISD. And every teacher I talk to, every educator I talk to is concerned about their finances, and just every teacher specifically is just concerned about how they're going to be able to make it so that they can take care of themselves. And if they're trying to take care of themselves, they're not able to take care of our students. And that's what we need to do. We need to make sure that we're taking care of those students, or we're taking care of those teachers so that they can take care of our students, because our students are the next citizen and the next generation of Texas. And we want that next generation of Texas to be the best generation that it can be. And right now, obviously, school funding, education funding is one of the highest line items in the state budget. We need to keep pushing. We need to keep pushing for more optimization, better teacher salaries, better teacher outcomes, that kind of thing. So healthcare, education, also getting rid of the school vouchers. We don't need school vouchers in the state of Texas. I think school vouchers is an acknowledgement that we have failed in public education. And every politician that I talk to says, "Oh, the public education system is falling apart." And I'm like, well, you haven't been working on it in 20 years, guys. So we need to rally together, come to the conclusion that public education needs help, and we need to work towards that, whatever that outcome looks like, whether it be more money, more optimization, better curriculum, any of those things. Last thing I want to work on, cost of living. Cost of living in Smith County is just, the cost of housing specifically is raising higher than the cost of wages, and that's putting a lot of people out. And I know we're seeing that throughout the entire state of Texas. Aaron mentioned we have a large growth problem that's happening everywhere. I know it's happening in Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's kind of coming down the I-20 corridor towards Smith County. So we're seeing it as well. Like a one-bedroom house here is about $1,000 a month, which standard wages here is about $10 to $11 an hour. Most people that are just working a basic job can't afford basic housing here. So it's causing a lot of issues. We need to be pushing for more affordable housing, affordable cost of living, anything in that realm. So those are my three big goals.
Okay, fabulous. So tell us, Cody, where can we find you and how best can we support you right now during your campaign?
Absolutely. GraceForTexas.com. Everything is there. You can sign up to be a volunteer. You can sign up to donate. You can sign up for my email list. You can give me a high five. Hit your screen if you want to do that. We will take any support that you can give out because we need it. We need it in Smith County, and we need it to fight that fight.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us this evening. It's always so good to see you. And I know I missed seeing you again in person like a year or so ago. You were in Austin with your daughter, and for some reason
we're through there all the time.